Then we have the EU AI Act, which is really aimed at preventing algorithmic discrimination. And I could talk for hours about this and probably will at some point. But the thing that I want to call out is that the EU AI Act really segments artificial intelligence into different tranches of risk. They call out high risk areas that pose significant risks to health, safety, or your fundamental rights through the use of algorithms such as automated hiring processes, any sort of like triage for healthcare, anything that poses a risk to your health, your safety, or your fundamental rights, which means, Brad, that both you and I are in this highly regulated bucket.
Yeah, so great. So everything that we're trying to do with our work is going to be incredibly regulated outside of the US for right now. So great.
I mean, to be fair, it's also pretty regulated inside the US. And I have a theory that this actually puts us at an advantage rather than a disadvantage. Do you want to hear it?
I can understand where you're trying to go with this one. So, yes, I feel like we need to hear why this is an advantage for us here in the U.S.
So when you're in a highly regulated industry like this, when you've got a legislative framework for how you have to deal with data and how you have to deal with customers, patients, applicants, whoever, you already have a framework for wrestling with artificial intelligence. You just have to funnel it through your existing regulatory framework, right? So you already have rules, Brad, about how you're able to use the information that applicants provide to you. You already have rules about what you are and are not allowed to use to discriminate when you're hiring. I have rules about what I can do with patient data. All I have to do is add artificial intelligence flavoring to that as I'm continuing to think about how are we going to incorporate AI and digital labor into healthcare or into HR.